Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Are we doing the thing? Possibly, maybe. I don't see Stream Manager giving me a duration yet, so you have to tell me, but yeah. Welcome back to my Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion streams. I am picking up where I left off last time. We just got out of the Imperial Prison, went to the Imperial City, did a little bit of shopping. We have some stuff now. Got some new clothes. I still have crappy rusty iron armor, you know, so, I mean, that's awesome. Really hope to find better armor soon. I should probably just sell this because I know a place where I can get better armor pretty much immediately. As a matter of fact, actually, that might be the next thing I do here. Just take this off for a minute. I've got steel sword. I don't have any. I have lots of arrows, but I don't have a bow. Actually, yeah. Alright, I think that's definitely our next task here, is to try and get some armor that isn't complete trash. Oh, what time is it? It's 6:44 and all the stores are going to be closing real soon. Where's Slash and Smash? Also, I was playing Borderlands again, so now I gotta get used to the mouse sensitivity all over again.
Knows you need axes and blunt weapons. Slash and smash.
I know that there is,
For you, of course.
Can I actually make him like me anymore?
Oh, where'd you... Is that so? Thank you. May I interest you in...
I think I'm still getting more or less the same prices, but let's try.
That's just not reasonable.
I know, whatever.
Next. That?
Yeah, rusty iron anything does not sound amazing, so I think it's much better that I
You too.
try and rely on something better than that. Also, I'm going to be doing mostly spells right now. The reason I do not have cam anymore for this run is because I'm not satisfied that, like, no matter where I put it, like when I did that conversation minigame, for example, there was basically nowhere I could put the camera. Hello, welcome back. Oh, that's one of my... I thought that was the door opening. That's one of my cats scratching on the scratching post.
I'm Bernardo. I handled the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about. So, that's you. Blah, blah. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. You think that's fun? I won't fight you. No, you...
Oh, I'm screwing this up pretty bad.
What? No. You're a big, fat... Sorry. What a wonderful... You're pathetic.
Yeah, the conversation wheel, for example, where I had the camera before, you could not possibly see the conversation wheel, so that kind of sucked.
What a wonderful compliment.
And
that's good. You're full of it.
there's a lot of games where I can use the camera and I don't feel like it takes anything away. Like, if I got to shrink the camera down to the point that it's a postage stamp, then I don't see the point of having it at all.
What? Really now? You're such a chump.
Like, just so I, just having it, like, it, 1/100th of the screen or whatever, just so I can technically say I'm using cam. Doesn't seem worth it.
Assassinations. What else is there to talk about? Perfectly planned and executed. The blades perfectly useless. Complete disaster.
I don't think I've ever heard that line of dialogue, and I've probably played this for 1,000 hours. That's
you want light armor? Ha! Why wear fluffy flutter when you can wear real armor? If you must have light armor, talk to Morrow Rufus, idiot.
God.
I can show you some new things.
yeah, I don't have nearly enough money to pay him to train me. This is going to be useful in a bit, though. Also, disposition has nothing to do with this. This is purely, it's 10 times whatever your current skill level is in gold. So I have like heavy armor 25, so it's going to cost me 250 to bump that up a point to 26, then 260 to the point after that, etc. I can also pay this person to
be fixed.
repair my stuff, but that's not really important right now either.
The best defense.
It's almost always better to just buy repair hammers and do it yourself, except that you can't repair magical armor and weapons at all until you're...
Well, if you must have heavy armor, see Vernado. So heavy, so ugly. But it's your choice.
It's, you can't repair the magical stuff at all until I think you hit armor at 50, which I don't think anybody starts out with.
I like that. A lot. That's enough. I doubt you really mean that. Don't be silly. You're a big...
Oh, that sucks.
That's enough.
Alright, let's try that again.
Don't make me... I'm not... You're a... I won't fight you.
Oh, your speechcraft is going up a bit
That's
from
enough.
all this practice.
I doubt you really... I can't... Was
It's
that
generally
supposed to be a
quicker and easier if you have high personality, high fame. Actually, well, fame and infamy are a thing in this. I don't remember... Did they change that in Skyrim? I don't know if anyone's familiar with Skyrim needs the difference explained, but yeah, you can get... You have two separate reputations. You have fame, which you get for doing good quests or doing the good outcome of quests, and infamy, which you gain from like doing the evil outcome or taking on quests for evil quest givers, etc. And or just like you also gain infamy for like murders and whatnot. Like if you just start like randomly murder hoboing all the townsfolk and whatever.
Bye.
I don't think I can really afford much in the way of armor right now, so I haven't harvested these yet. Getting used to the controls because I used to use a very weird control scheme, and then I had to I used to actually use arrow keys instead of WASD. I mean, it's a long story. I was for some reason, I kind of resisted that for a long time in my early first-person games career, I guess you would say.
Hey.
But yeah, keep having to remember that F is to change first and third person. Also, I love how well first and third person work in this, by the way, that it's practically seamless. Like, you can even zoom in on your character with the mouse wheel and it'll just go into first person and then zoom back out. I mean, that's pretty hot. I like that. And it's done fairly well even for for the time. I mean, I think this is pretty darn good. I am duly impressed with that. Flare is the weakest spell I have available, so I'm trying to think of, should I use anything else really? I could use Snowball. The only thing with generally Shock has, I think, the most overall usefulness of the three main elements that you can use here. Fire, or flame would be second, and I think frost pretty much comes in last, because there's too many things that are resistant to frost and not enough things that are weak to it. But against human enemies, I think the only ones you start out with frost resistance are the Nords. Dark Elves start out with fire resistance. Nobody has shock resistance. Dark Elves fire resistance is 75% in this. It's kind of ridiculous. Just for being Dark Elf, you could ignore 3/4 of fire damage, which is pretty significant since a lot of the traps in the Oblivion gates use fire damage.
You have my ear, citizen.
Now, what I want to do right now, I don't want to get involved in any, like, town quests or anything, but what I do want to do is... Should I try and get a decent bow? I know Fighting Chance has them. Are they still... Nah, they're locked up. See, these guys are all going to dinner. If you go into the inns and whatnot, you'll see that they're all heading for the restaurants and the, taverns and whatever. They're done for the day. They locked up. What I think I'm going to do is maybe go explore Baby's first dungeon over here, also known as Vilverin. This is the one you start facing when you, this is Imperial Prison. This is Imperial Prison, right? I'm not in the wrong place? Yes, it is. Okay. And... how am I doing on experience? Almost none, really. I know from memory, I mean, there's no way I would know if I had never played the game before, to be clear. There's no hints for that or anything. But there is a guaranteed suit of iron armor sort of laying around as decoration. Because a lot of times they'll put the iron tier equipment around, like if they, if they need set dressing for a dungeon area or whatever, they will put iron swords, iron maces, iron armor. They'll sort of scatter that stuff around. Anything higher tier than that, you're not likely to find, like, being used like that. I know there are at least 2 bandits guarding this place, so I do need to be a little careful. These boats are, like, fully... Those are just decorative. They're not functional. Yeah, I think one of them just spotted me. Hi. Excuse me, do you know that... Oh, boy. Yeah, they're mad at me already. Okay. Gets me... Well... I'm gonna have a heck of a time trying to carry any loot back until I... have I hotkeyed any of my spells yet? What do I usually do with these? Let me just go bring my whole spell list up, and what can I do? What can I do? I always keep my healing on 1. Usually I have a light spell or something on 2. If I had night vision, that would be on 3. I don't right now. I might just put minor dispel there or something. Put life detection on 4, my summoning spell, best summoning spell on 5, and I don't remember where I used to put I think I used to put the burden on 6. I had sort of a system worked out for this. God only knows if I actually remember it now, so. I have some more hotkeys. Maybe I should actually, maybe I should need to put some combat spells on these, I mean, I'm going to be needing them in a hurry, so... Yeah, alright. I'm probably not going to use this because I want to get points in lockpicking. There are spells that will open any lock under a certain difficulty, but don't really need those right now. All right. Yeah, I really want to have Ease Burden available that I don't have to hunt for it every time. I'm going to be using that a lot. Since these are my only ranged spells right now, let me put Snowball and... I mean, I'll put Flare just because, you know, I mean, till I get something better, I guess. Let me search this guy and see what he got. Well, he's got linens. He's got some crappy clothing that's a little too heavy, and he's got some... See, I'm going to have to be really careful with my encumbrance because I am like... I usually start a character with higher strength, or I try to get my strength up as soon as possible, and I want to focus on other attributes. So this is actually going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, because I tend to be a pack rat and just sort of grab too much stuff, and then I end up over encumbered all the time. The light armor has a pretty good cost to weight ratio, so I could sell that later. But it's not really going to help me out that much right now. This person could be a problem. Oh, he's Dark Elf, and I'm trying to use fire on him because I'm an idiot. I mean, we literally just talked about this. That's better. The other problem with spells in this is that they are very slow. And they're very easily dodged. You know, I'll always take a lockpick off these guys. Iron Dagger, in case arrows save me the cost of buying ammunition. And I'll take that. That's an actual proper iron bow and not a... oh, here's a book. Now, some books in this are skill books, like every book... Sorry, every skill has a certain number of books in the game that will give you a point the first time that you read them. I mean, obviously you can't just, like, close and reopen the book and get free points forever. But you can get 1 point the first time you read it. This is a cool little story about vampires. And it raises your hand-to-hand skill. Even if you don't take it, you know, just reading it gives you the point. It's a healing potion if I get in a jam later. Take whatever alchemy. I'm always on the lookout for alchemy ingredients. If you're actually paying attention to your surroundings, you get so much stuff for free. And it is so helpful. It's kind of a big deal in the early game, especially. Alright. Well, let's head in there and see what we can do. Actually, doesn't this thing give me a temporary magicka boost? What am I doing? Can I heal myself a little? I know there's a way up there. You know, I actually forgot how much, I mean, I like games with, like, acrobatic movement and lots of jumping and whatever, and it just occurred to me that this is not it, because there's no vaulting or whatever in this. You can't, like, grab an edge and pull yourself up or climb anything. So, yeah, it was a little embarrassing there. Alright, I'm going to try and sneak in. Probably doing this in first person because I want to, like, pay attention to what I'm doing here. Sadly, spells, even damaging ones, never get stealth bonuses. Like, you'll never get a damage bonus to your spells from attacking someone who didn't see you yet. I want to... almost near the beginning of almost every dungeon you ever enter, there's going to be one barrel with 2 torches in it, just so you sort of never run out of torches if you're always looking for that. Is there a... no, so I think... oh, that's a pressure plate. See, if I hit that big deadfall on a chain is going to come swinging at me. I can just like step out of the way if I know it's there. But if you step on that in the middle of a fight, and, you can get whacked pretty hard. The damage scales to your level, and it will hurt you even at high level. You can't afford to just run through traps all day. What do we got here? What the hell am I doing? Wow. I'm a little rusty at this. I hope everyone's being patient. See, it's never going to be this easy again to knock people out with spells, because this is the very, very early game. And, like, once everyone starts scaling up... Well, really, knock them out with anything, if we're going to be fair, but... I think I should maybe put this on. I might need it in a minute. You cannot wear the Amulet of Kings because, yeah, only the Septim bloodline can, only the Dragonborn can wear that. So here's a trap with a tripwire with 2 deadfalls. I think you can shoot this with an arrow. I forget, but you can also like activate it and break the tripwire like that. I like how you can bonk these out of the way as you, the physics meshing on this is pretty nice. Now I think there's maybe 4 or 5 attackers in this area, and if I aggro them all at once, I am dead meat, because I'm not a tank. They can stun lock me and like they can take me out in a few whacks. So I think I need to be careful here. I might actually use my... Oh! I just got the DLC quest notification. This used to actually be... I think in earlier editions of the game, this actually used to be glitched that you could get it while you were still like in the tutorial dungeon, which was like, how have I possibly heard any rumors? I'm like, I'm literally breaking out of prison right now. But yeah, I have the Shivering Isles installed, so I could always do that later if I'm interested. I think I might actually want to summon my skeleton just at least as a distraction. Oh, I am wasting so many fucking shots here. Okay, she's down. I know she's not the only person here, though. And I'm hitting every key except the one that I need to, like, close inventory. I should really maybe just take the shot here. Also, I don't have a lot of magicka left. Do I have any sorcery potions? I do not. Great. And I think that's the... If you ever see a guy... Usually the only bandit in a dungeon with the helmet will be the bandit ringleader, which is the boss, and maybe you don't want to, like, don't want to piss them off until you're ready to fight them. I might actually sneak past this guy and just do something else. There's no traps on the floor. If I actually live this far enough through this, I'm going to save and before I go into a deeper level of the dungeon, because I do not want to die and then lose all of my progress here. There's an iron dagger under the pillow, and I think the hitbox is aligned in such a way that I can never actually get it. It's a little bit of a glitch there. Some of the men were worried about these old ruins being haunted, but Mafala take them. This spot's going to be perfect for ambushing merchants along the road, and all under the nose of the Imperial Legion. Finally got some of those big blue stones down today. Berenice got the idea to shoot them down with her bow. Got them all here with me. I don't know what they are, but they stink of magicka. Bet they'll fetch a nice price with the Mage's Guild. 2 coins and that Khajiit from Wardenfell set up their camps down in the tomb. Fine by me, spares the rest of us the smell. 2 coins ran up today. The Khajiit's got missing. Swore to the 9 that you could hear claws scrabbling at limestone, but nothing's down there. I'm guessing she got tired of the smell and snuck out overnight. 2 coins smell could peel shells off mud crabs. I'm surprised she hung around that long. These guides to the Imperial City and to the various other cities are written by a complete crank who just, like, mostly just rants and raves about how sinful everyone is and that they're, you know, the 9 will punish them or whatever. They're worth a giggle, though. Oh, get your beer. Very easy chest. See, this is why you don't just buy the cheapest padlock on Amazon. Some nice outfits if I want to wear them later, but I don't know. I kind of like my existing clothes right now. More clothes. There's always lots of clothes and old rags, and then, like, you know, lots of nearly worthless crap here. I'm a little worried about making this guy mad even from over here. Maybe... You know what? I'm going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. I don't think he actually drops any biscuits, though. Okay, that might kill me if it hits me. Okay. Ow. I might need to use my bow because my magicka is not coming back anytime soon, and this person is very displeased with me. And I keep trying to aim down sights with the bow. Good job. I'm really, like, I'm trying to save hand-to-hand against humans as a last resort, or humanoid enemies, because I have no idea what they're packing, and they can probably take me if we're going to be honest. Iron Warhammer's nice. I'm a little too weak to be using Warhammers right now, though. Take those, thank you. Oh, you know, I forgot I do have something to restore my magicka. What these Welkin stones do is... These are irreplaceable, by the way. They do not respawn. In most of the alien-type dungeons, you'll see them on top of these things that mounted on these little pedestals. Let's see, my magicka's almost empty. If I do this, it's a full refill of magicka. I think it's actually, it's limited to 1,000 points, but I mean, you will almost never have a maximum magicka capacity of 1,000 points anyway, so it's effectively a full restore for your magicka. Let me just take all this stuff here. I was trying to take the food without, like, filling my inventory with the plates and bowls, which are worthless. Alright, I think this is the iron armor I was talking about. Was there, like, a full suit here? Yeah, no, okay, the rest of it's over here. I know there's greaves, and I know there's a cuirass and boots. And I'm now over encumbered. Oh, wow. I can't really wear this, can I? I mean, can I even at least carry it out of here? Actually, you know what? This is kind of risky because I don't want this, like, spell to get dispelled off of me and then I'm over encumbered again. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna keep my ease burden on. One shot of this lasts 6 minutes, so I should be able to actually wear my armor. Let's get that short sword back on. I don't really... Do I actually need this? Probably not. Santa Claus, who do you think it is? See, trying to hit them from any kind of appreciable distance is, it's not really easy to snipe with spells in this. I don't know. You know, I ask myself that every day. I have spells on mouse wheel, and I'm keep putting myself in third person when I hit the cast button. Oh, he took a healing potion. I forgot they do that. You know, since these are encumbrance anyway. Also, spells are not quiet. It's another thing to be aware of with them. I know these are worth a fair amount of money, but right now I need the magicka more than the money. This is actually working out reasonably well. Take your arrows too, thank you. Cheese. And corn. It's a balanced diet. Got some lettuce in there. You know, everyone should get more fiber, really. Is this bow any better than mine? It is not. Yeah, I gotta try and stay away from the heavy weapons. I should actually consider maybe getting a steel dagger or something and not, can I shoot through this? I can, okay, I can shoot through that gap. You coming, or, okay, great. She's coming with a warhammer, get it. Could you please wait while my magicka regenerates? I will... Okay. Neutralize your attack in the order it was received. I'm not being very stealthy right now. What have we got here? You can actually sleep in these bedrolls. You got to be careful with sort of, like, you can't sleep somewhere that there are enemies or potential enemies, like, actively nearby. Like, if I tried to, like, stealth past her and sleep in this while she was standing right here, that wouldn't fly, even if she didn't see me. You know, I would just get an error message. Alright, you know what? I'm going to heal. Just give this a minute to regen. I'm not trying too hard to be stealthy because with these boots, it's gonna be darn near impossible anyhow. So, because my stealth, stealth is not one of my skills. My stealth sucks. Gonna restore my ease burden. I'm going to save and not be an idiot and die. Well, I mean, I might die, but at least I can restart from back here. Really want to check the floor for pressure plates and whatever, and not just run blindly into danger. This is probably still my best bet. I vaguely remember there being something dangerous over there, like a trap or something. Okay, I'm actually sneaking up on someone. How about that?
Am I supposed to be impressed? One must have the fearsome.
Darn it. Alright, well. Had to resort to doing things by hand there for a second, but... Also, I'm running out of Welkin stones, and I should probably not be overconfident here. What do we got? I'm wondering if I start making my ingredients into potions, is that going to make things better or worse right now? Funny thing about making potions is that... Actually, I might gain a level if I do that, because alchemy is one of my skills, and I don't necessarily want to do that right now. Can I pick this? I can. Gotcha. A little more gold for my purse. Don't know what's going on over here. Aliens have all kinds of casks and coffers and whatever as treasure items. The aliens were like the ancient elves who, frankly, used to be total dicks and, you know, like kind of dominated this area before the rise of man, so... Don't really feel too bad that I'm robbing their ruins right now. Alright, this is going to open up the next section. And I think I might actually need my flare spell again, because there's going to be zombies. And here is that person that the bandits thought ran off and actually, yeah. Poor dear. I can't even really carry much more of this. Also, I'm going to have to keep... It would be bad if this ran out at a awkward time, so I'm going to have to try and keep restoring that. I do vaguely remember there being at least the first... Because, you know, you got to look out for undead in these in this particular type of zone. Yeah, this is not as strong as I'd like it to be. Oh man, this might not be very practical. Might need to have to do a little hack and slash after this. I mean, I'm getting my destruction skill up, so that's awesome. I really want my destruction level to be decent for throughout this run. Came in through there. This is a locked door. I don't remember what this leads to or if it's a shortcut or useful at all. Oh, there's going to be more, and they saw me. Darn it. These guys are a little faster and more aggressive than the zombies, but they are a little easier to destroy. They don't tank quite as well. Bone meal's a good crafting ingredient. Lots of uses. You can drown, so don't spend too long underwater, if you can help it. There's no point in sneaking around anymore. They've definitely spotted me. Dude, even my crappy starting spell is on you. Just give it up. Oh, no dear. You know, I don't have enough magicka on me to do everything, so I would use my healing spell, but that's going to be a waste of magicka that I don't have. Let me see if there's anyone else wants some. I might actually be better off running around just not stealthy and with a light spell on, just so at least I don't run into them unexpectedly. I think there's a little canister under here I can lockpick. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there is. I just, wow, my air runs out really fast. I gotta be careful. You start taking very rapid damage when your air actually runs out and you start suffocating. It's like it almost instantly kills you. You can't really tank that damage. Fortunately, time stops when you're doing the lockpick game. Or in a container, so... See, I can be here all day and it's not going to... Actually, oh, nuts. Alright, I gotta drop something. I'm just gonna drop this for now so I can get out of here. That bow can stay down there. Really should, if I'm not going to be an archer, I probably should have sold off some of these arrows. I think I was a little foolish doing that. Do I have any repair hammers? I want to get those endurance gains. Don't ask me how I swim with a shield in one hand and a sword in the other. It's just, it's a video game. What's down here exactly? I don't remember. Oh, this is that weird area with all the cells with monsters and stuff. And doors to lockpick. Oh, these are pretty beefy doors, though. Damn it. I'm not great at this. I do need the practice, though. I mean, both me and my character need the practice because... Ooh, a bronze necklace. Alright, you know what? I'm not even trying to be subtle. I'm just gonna let these guys out of their cells one at a time and destroy them. There we go. That was pretty slick. I hit him before he even turned around. I'm still really got too much weight on me, though. He didn't respond all that quick. I think there's a rat or something in here. I'm beginning to reconsider how much of this armor I should actually wear, too, I think. I mean, I need the defense, but... some arrows. A whole lot of nothing. See, when you see these, you can knock these down with arrows or with certain attack spells. Or you can use telekinesis to grab them. And you can get over-encumbered. Let's just use that one. I think my main problem right now, and it actually would have helped as far as money, is that I don't need all these arrows. I think because 10 arrows is 1 encumbrance. I have 324 that I am probably not actually using. And they're trash tier arrows too. I mean, they're iron. That's the lowest quality you can get, and I'm gonna find better ones later. Actually considering, should I chuck these in a container somewhere and come back for them? And coming back for them might be easier said than done, but you know what, actually, like, considering I'm running out of Welkin stones, I might actually start needing to do stealth archery for the rest of this, because I don't think I have enough magicka to kill everything. So, just gonna restore my encumbrance. But why am I not wearing my helmet? I mean, I have a helmet now, I could wear it. Okay. And I am going to save. I'm doing new saves and not just, like, you know, quick saving over the same slot over and over again. I have autosaves turned off because that seems to affect game stability, and the autosaves seem to be kind of a problem compared to it seems like when the game autosaves, it has some kind of memory leak or something that seems like this leads to, like, instability and save corruption in the long run. So a lot of people, in this and Skyrim, I think, also, and the other Bethesda engine games also, so people just keep the autosaves turned off. Why did I do that and alert him to me? Oh wait, he didn't see it. Alright. They can actually see that little, like, that little special effects light when you cast a spell. That's actually something that can make the difference between them noticing you or not noticing you. Like, sometimes that catches their eye. Because it does technically count as light. And whether they notice you depends on how much light is on you. I don't think I can even pick these up. I might have goofed when I tried to do like a full set of heavy armor. I might actually just want to do the I mean, should I just drop this stuff now, maybe? I don't know. Not a lot I can drop. I'm kind of... Oh, wait. You know, I could actually... I don't know why I have these on. You can only have 4 potions active at a time, and mead and ale count, and beer and whatever counts as potions. Just drinking them is more satisfying than, like, dropping them on the ground. There's no reason I couldn't have just dropped them, but whatever. I am going to grab these. I used to be really good at, like, sort of eyeballing it in third person without the crosshair. This is a trap. This floor is going to fall and drop whoever is on it into spikes. Fortunately, it's not me right now. Alright. I remember this room. I just need to be careful. I can beat this guy. Hello. Alright. Armor is actually making them much less of a threat, so that's good. It's working as intended. Is there something around here like a switch or a hidden door or some nonsense? I don't quite remember. There's one of these. Fortunately, money doesn't weigh anything in this. Do I have... Yeah, I can still repair stuff. Hotkeys make managing the spells so much easier. I end up using them pretty much exclusively for spells, because even as fighters, I always have certain spells that I rely on for, you know, like illusion and night vision, whatever. Oh, this part's dangerous. Should I even be messing with this? That is a great question. Alright, you know what? I think we can handle it. I'm gonna try. Gonna give it my best. I think if I open these one at a time, it's definitely better than if I just YOLO and open all of them. Alright, well, I gained my first level whether I wanted to or not. My endurance gain is probably going to be shit. I'll live with it. I might just not do endurance this level if I didn't really gain any, if it's going to be like a 1-point gain or something anyway. Just kind of trying to avoid that. It happens. Okay, who we got here? Oh, treasure, maybe? Oh, the chamber key, so I don't have to pick the door lock. Okay, cool. What's in these? More boneheads. Come on, keep swinging, you know you want to. There we go. Alright. Behind door number 2. I'm trying not to obsess over, like, not doing this perfectly, because, like I said earlier, there really is no perfect run of this game. You will always have to trade something off, and you could always have done something different, or you'll always have missed some little detail in the nooks and crannies somewhere. The game is just so huge, and there's so much to do. Opened with Silver and Chamber Key. There's no traps, none that I can see anyway. My destruction skill is getting pretty awesome here. And I'm over encumbered. Just heal a bit. More magicka. Damn it. That's not what I was trying to do. Sigh. See, I'm not too bad at spell slinging in third person. There's a way to open this. Whenever you see one of these things, there's a Varla stone in it. There's this weighted cage on a chain to the ceiling that you can find a switch or a touch plate or something somewhere to, usually a switch to lift that off of there so you can actually get it. And the Varla stone cage, the hitbox is big enough that you cannot just, like, you know, grab the stone out from under it or use telekinesis or any kind of shenanigans like that, or blow it out of there with a fireball. It's you know, you're not going to knock the stone out of there without actually getting that cage up first. They thought of that, and I am getting hurt real bad. Ouch. That one was a little bit of a better archer than the other jokers I was been fighting thus far. Vulcanstone. Fix my encumbrance. Alright. And with that switch taken care of, I can now take that. Alright, I gotta dump something else. What do I got here? I could just eat that. Mutton. I'd rather use that as ingredients than eat it, but you know, helps me drop a little bit of weight right now. So the weight's getting ridiculous. Also, I think, let me just go back and maybe grab some more of those Vulcan stones, because I'm going to need to restore Magicka a few times more. There's one up here, which I completely forgot about in all the excitement. There's going to be some up here. I mean, you could eat the bad, quote-unquote, like, bad ingredients, too, except, like, see, that's the first effect on that is, like, eating an ingredient gives you whatever the first alchemy effect is. In that case, it's damage fatigue for a little bit. Same thing as eating the rat meat, basically. It's just, like, you know, all it did was make you feel sick for a minute. So it's not really beneficial. Good to look at little things like this, because occasionally there's a key or something valuable in the debris there. Not this time, though. Is that a steel axe or an iron axe? If I see any steel weapons, I'm tempted to try and see if I can carry them off. Really need to upgrade my stuff to steel as soon as possible. Okay, I'm going to save again. This should be the last level I have to survive. Put our attack spell on. This part gets a little rough. Like, each of these is like a little bit of a difficulty spike over the previous one. I'm down on the fourth... I'm like 4 levels deep now into this. Most of these only go about 2 or maybe 3 levels as far as Oblivion dungeons. This one's a little extra spicy. And I need to be very wary of traps like that thing. This is going to be kind of bad. Actually, I might have a lot of trouble dealing with it as this character right now, actually. That statuette is really important, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Until I secured the area. Need to be very careful that'll probably one-shot me, because it's a very damaging trap and they scale. And I have to be careful that if something attacks me that I don't panic and like run back through that and get shish kebabbed. whenever you, there are several dungeons with these, and when you, the first time that you sell one of these, it unlocks a quest. I think they know I'm here now. I can probably handle this guy, though. Probably. Alright, bring it on. Got your number. Alright, that hurt a little bit, but hurt him a lot more. Alright, what do we have here? I mean, the loot's not going to be spectacular because I am solo level right now. Also, as far as using the, as far as like your primary skills, raising your attributes and so on, it will keep track of each level individually, even if I haven't slept to gain my level yet. It's keeping track of which, like everything I gained after it told me that I was ready to like rest and meditate on what I learned is going to count toward level 2 experience, not level 1. So if you level badly, you can't just go back and fix it, first of all. And second, it doesn't sort of matter that much. Because skill levels will count towards something or other. I just love being over-encumbered, apparently. Vampire coffins. What are they doing down here? It's going to be an interesting question. I'm not fully healed yet. Let me just use that. Hate to use potions I could sell because potions are one of the highest value versus weight items in the game. Which way am I going? I've explored everything except the west branch, which is there. Thank you, AutoMap. Also, how do I have time to, like, draw a map while I'm doing all this shit? I guess it's magic. I think this guy can actually kill me. I better be careful. I might actually even want to send my skeleton up there first. There he is. Alright. Sound like Donkey Kong. That was close. I absolutely love the way the physics works in it. Like, see that, like, that dagger just, like, sort of rattled down the stairs? That's my skeleton. Yes, I actually named my character this, by the way. And yes, that's her skeleton. Thank you so much. Well, this guy has some good stuff. I don't think you can find some of these clothes, like, are basically impossible to find anywhere else in the game. So that's actually kind of cool. Well, not impossible, but they're rare. Like, they only appear on certain types of characters or certain places. Like the black, white pants. And, like, there's also, like, some of these are, like, very light, like, silky clothes that have 0 encumbrance. Which, for some people, like, you know, they want to have 0 encumbrance everywhere possible. I might actually have to drop some stuff, but I think I actually want to take all this. Well, I don't care that much about his leather. Well, leather bracers are also, these are unusual. You can keep your necromancer's robes. I don't really care. I'm not a necromancer and I'm not going to wear them. Might have to drop something for a minute. Do Do we even have anything I can drop that I'm not gonna, it's not gonna hurt me too much to part with? I'm probably just gonna eat some lettuce or something. Or the bread loaves. Bread loaves appear quite a bit actually, so I can make detect life potions out of that. You know, I could actually use detect life potions. Maybe I should just make some. I think this... Yeah, that gets some stuff out of my inventory. What is lettuce good for again? Is there any more? Oh, these skellies are dead anyway. So ring. You know, I don't actually have any jewelry, so I mean, I could just put some of these rings on. We're really pushing the limits of this, what this game wants me to do with encumbrance. Fine. Make me eat all my damn lettuce. Lockpicks, always good. Gold. Sepulchre key. There's 2 books. Neither of those are skill books, apparently. You know, there's some really good stuff in here. Well, the scrolls I'm definitely taking. You know what? I think I'm going to consider, now that my armor got me through this alive, I think I'm dropping some of this armor. I can't wear all of it. More hammers. There's so much good stuff that I'm leaving behind because I'm just... and I'm not at the point where I'm really going to... I'm not going to be going toe-to-toe with melee enemies and winning. If I do that, it's probably getting killed, so... That's a rare alchemy ingredient, relatively speaking. This you get from every zombie, I don't care that much. And it's heavy, and... what else can we do here? I think there's a skelly up top there. You know, if I knew I was going to get alchemy gear, but I already bought new alchemy gear. I mean, the main prize from this is, from here is this letter. Aluk, my friend, I apologize that I have not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing at the cemetery? There was no denying my deed, a sack full of limbs and grave soil still fresh on my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Truly, I'm glad it was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may not have missed my escape so widely. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on. Whether those long dead or hapless bandits, I will be content here for some time, though I dare not yet to say where. Care for Kasu, and know that when the time comes, I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. Until then, Captain Cardius, I remain vigilant and always hidden. Gelbert. Yeah, so this guy is kind of like Renfield to some other guy's Dracula out there. Fine iron longsword. That's actually really... It's probably better than what I'm using. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I have steel. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm considering maybe dumping some of this. I don't know. Well, you know what? This is more for the experience than anything else, so I don't care that much. See, I could have got a... Well, I got like another iron shield here and stuff. Really want to get a silver weapon, because if I run into ghosts or anything that resists normal weapons, that's going to be a big difference. Silver and sepulchre key. Now I can let myself out of here. Is there one more skelly up here? Why do I always think there is? Guess not. Alright. And this is one of those door to before situations. Oh, hello! Welcome in. Nice to see you, Dreskel? I'm sorry if I didn't see you right away. I am, sorry, my stream manager's on my phone. I'm just finishing up Vilverin. This is kind of a new Oblivion run, and I just did Baby's first dungeon, basically. So, that's where I'm at right now. See, it's that's one of the, like, you couldn't reach that door when you came in, but it's directly over the entrance. I come back, and this is right by the first deadfall trap that I passed on the way in. I can't really take any more stuff off of these guys because I just have no encumbrance left. I'm only getting by with my armor by using Ease Burden, so... well, it's daytime again, so at least I could sell some of this junk off. Not really sure what I want to do yet. I've got enough arrows for 10 people. I should probably ditch some of them. Ooh, pearl. Yeah, sorry if I didn't notice you come in right away. I was kind of focus-faced on what I was doing. I need to work on that. Also, I really need to sleep somewhere for like an hour. I could use a room at the inn, though. I think I can afford that now. I don't have to sleep out in the wilderness. Gonna treat myself to the hotel, I think. My running speed is not amazing right now, but it's a little better with the Ease Burden. At least my armor weight isn't making me super slow. It was pretty bad before. Greetings. What should I do first here? I think since I've already chatted this guy up and I probably have good rates with him.
Well met. What can I interest you in?
He only has iron arrows. I was thinking of buying like maybe a few nice like steel arrows just to have a few. Could potentially buy that staff back. Oh, that's only 5 points. Yeah, that's that's a cute novelty, but I don't know if I need it that much. I think I'll kiss that one goodbye. See, all the stuff I sold him is still here until, like, every 3 days their inventory resets. So, if you sold some... Like, if you were desperate and sold off something to get money and you have seller's remorse on that, and then you go adventuring and make some money, you can potentially come back and...
Greetings.
buy your stuff back if if you get there in time. Although if you come back like much later, then their inventory is reset by then, and all your stuff is gone with it. I haven't talked to her yet at all.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan. I understand that Othrellos isn't a bad man to talk to if you need to learn how not to be seen.
Yeah, I've
All right.
run into him already.
I wish I could. Not now. Not later. Not ever. Where'd you get that? You're wasting your breath.
Alright, so she likes boast and joke, basically.
Well, that's great. How's it go again? Not now. Not. Don't. Well done. That's
Come
really
on.
funny. Don't, where'd you get
It's gonna
that?
take a while to get any
Don't-
appreciable
what a
gain here.
great sto-
I'm gaining like a point at a time when I do it
wish I
really
could
well.
say
Okay, there
that.
we go.
You're good.
That's as good as that's
Have a
gonna
look at my
get.
wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Yeah, she only has iron arrows. I was wondering if anybody has elven arrows in here. I don't, or not. Well, they wouldn't have elven yet because I'm not high enough level. I thought someone had steel arrows. Apparently, I was wrong. Oh, wait a minute. I have steel short sword. Yeah, traditionally, if you're a wizard in this, you're usually just sticking with a dagger. So. I'm thinking I might actually just sell off my iron stuff and get a steel dagger. Well, right now I need some repair hammers to repair my stuff with. Let me see if I can get any for... Get 5?
That's just not reasonable.
Alrighty. Try again.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay.
Thank you. BC.
At this low level of merchant skill, the condition of my stuff really matters as far as resale value. Let me get some of this off. I think I'm only just keeping the Cuirass and Greaves. I think I'm not even using... I think I'm not using a helmet. I might not even use a shield. I can pretty much usually pick up a shield wherever I'm going. Because I just don't think I can carry a full suit around. I'm just not strong enough yet. Might have to go the traditional wizard route of, like, just having a dagger and spells and maybe a bow for delivering poisons with.
Good day. Let's do business.
Gonna keep the leather bracers as a souvenir, but that's worth a lot of money, but I might really need to use it to restore magic items later. One of these recharges every enchanted weapon in your inventory, so that's why they're worth so much. Sell off that flawed pearl.
Take care.
I don't think I'm going to be doing this much archery, so I think maybe I should...
A pleasure.
I don't need
Can
this
I
many
interest you in
arrows.
some of my wares?
This was a big part of my weight problem earlier. I'm not even keeping this. Where's that steel dagger? Could use a steel longsword, but I mean, if I ever melee anything, I've screwed up already, so... I mean, this has better reach, but I'm probably really going to have trouble swinging it. Also, that's like a difference of 20 encumbrance. I think I'm just going to go with
I'll
this.
let that go too cheaply.
Alright, I think we're done here. Also, there's usually, like, every one of these vendors, like the weapon vendors especially, has some kind of, well, I think the weapon vendors and the armor and clothing vendors, like, they each have some sort of deluxe enchanted item. Like, some of them have really unique effects on them. Like, this does, like, various damage attribute effects that you can't find this combination of damage attribute things anywhere else. Damage isn't like drain. Like, drain is a temporary debuff. Damage is like permanent until they fix it. Until you, like, if someone, like, if you get hit with a damage attribute power, you need like spells or potions, or to go to the temple and activate the altar to get rid of those, like, get your attributes back, because that damage does not go away on its own. It doesn't go away when you sleep or heal or anything else. Don't really necessarily need this right now, but it'd be an interesting toy to play with later.
Another satisfied customer. Farewell.
So what have I got? Got this. Alright, this is going to have to be enough in the way of equipment for now. You know, I'm tempted to, because I could, if I start selling off some of the more expensive stuff in my inventory, I could potentially buy the house. Which would be awesome right now. Like, if I got rid of this Varla Stone and maybe something else. I know a quest that's very good for that. But it's going to be tricky. Well, I could also sell off some of this jewelry. I don't have a house or anything to stash stuff in right now. Not yet, so... haven't really seen the rest of the city yet. Can I afford any more of his spells yet? Might actually want to get the Scamp, because I remember I was excited about potentially getting that.
Certainly. Not now. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Yes, that works for me. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I want to see if I can afford that Scamp now.
Make me a better offer.
Yes. That's going to be nice. This would also solve my underwater problems if I got water breathing. Most of these other things, like absorb, drain, fortify, blah blah blah, like none of these are particularly game changing at this point. You can do crazy things with custom spells if you know, because you can make these to higher magnitudes than you'll ever find for sale, and you can do weird tricks with them, but that's not really where I'm at right now. I don't think I can get water breathing because
Come back and see.
it would actually be useful in a little bit, but I am going to go to the hotel and sleep. The side alleys of this, well, of the whole city in general, have a lot of, if you're ever looking for fly amenetia mushrooms, they're all over the place around here. Fly amenetia cap.
She's the best in the city.
Tidings, citizen. Well, well. You interested in acrobatics training? You'll be quite a challenge. I'm Ida Lenormand.
I kind of like her. She's nuts.
It's just a sport. Chapel climbing. The watch doesn't like it, but you don't climb chapels while the watch is standing around.
Hi, Rocky. Rocky's very excited because the sun's coming up and he sees birds.
I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Yeah, I could get acrobatics training from her, but I don't
bet
really
others say
need
the
that
same.
right now. It's not
What is
important.
it, citizen?
Not something to worry about.
How do you do?
You know, now that I actually have a better summon spell... Where is it? That's going to be hot. You can summon in town. It doesn't offend anyone just to summon a creature, because they only attack, like, people who attack you, so...
You spare a coin.
I could tip this guy, I guess.
Me children will thank you for your help. Thank you, kind lady. Blessings upon you.
Where's that? There should be a sign over it. There it is. The Tiber Septim Hotel.
Can I ask you a favor?
Oh. Kind of odd to get this quest early.
Oh, it's you again.
Hello.
Hey, stranger. Can you spare a few coins? I've just been shaken down by that bastard watchman and took my last cent. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Now,
I don't know his name, but I'd recognize him if I saw him again. Lurank and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. Even Jensen said we were innocent, but he didn't care. We had to pay his fine or go to jail.
quest added, Imperial Corruption. Oh, hi, Rambo. Yeah, Rambo's watching the birds now, too. Watch. Don't kick my coffee over. Watch it, guys. Come on. Thank you. My assistants. Appreciate the moral support.
He's shaken down most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensen wouldn't even talk about it. Someone ought to do something about him. You're very curious. Perhaps too curious for your own good. I have friends visiting soon, so I told them to stay at the King and Queen Tavern. Take my advice. Stay away from the Watchmen.
Wow. Oh, it's one of those wanted posters of the Gray Fox. Wanted. The Gray Fox. Wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. Description. Wears a gray cloak that conceals his appearance. Presumed to male in Colovian. Height between 5 and 6 feet. Normal weight. Hair and eye color unknown. That's a lot to go on. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch. Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex. Okay. The hotels and inns are open 24 hours a day. There's always somebody behind here to, at least in the city anyway.
Welcome, friends.
These people
to the
apparently
Tiber
never sleep and they don't
Septim
have a
Hotel.
second shift.
I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess. All right. Don't. Good one.
There's really no reason for me to
I accept. I have.
chat her up
I
here
doubt
right
it.
now because I'm not really buying anything from her, but
That's pretty good.
it's good practice, I guess.
Yeah, I get it. No.
Also, there's one of the reasons I
I
killed
guess.
Cam for this is that the conversation wheel, like the where I put the camera here was covering the whole conversation wheel that you couldn't even see what was going on there, which
You're good.
I didn't really care for.
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead. Keep it.
The Black Horse Courier is like their broadsheet that's the Imperial City News, basically.
Ivy Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is she does.
Well, actually, she's the blunt trainer, but I guess that was written back when they thought she was going to be the acrobatics trainer. Who we already met. It is not her.
Where can you find some fun? That depends on your idea of fun. You can bet, fight, or both at the arena. There are plenty of sights to see and plenty of places to shop. But the Watch frowns on brawling and adventuring in the city. He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either.
Well, yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up where they can catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
I thought you just said he doesn't exist. Anyway.
Why, yes. I do have a lovely room available for a mere 40 gold a night. Are you interested?
Sure.
Excellent. The room is on the floor upstairs, at the west end of the hall. I do hope you rest well.
Have a good one.
You're already staying in one room, and I don't rent multiple rooms to a single customer.
What do you think I'm up to? Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Good day.
Good day. Yeah, it's good to check these, like, make sure you don't accidentally open the wrong one. In first person, you can see, like, if the icon is red, as in, like, caught red-handed, it means that whatever you're about to manipulate does not belong to you and will get you in trouble if someone sees it or notices you messing with it. So these are not the rooms I rented. If I decided to activate this and try to pick the lock, I would be breaking in, and if there was a guard or any other NPC who's honest around here, they will start yelling for the guards as soon as they see me do that. You have to be sneaky about it if you want to do that and make sure they're not actually, nobody can actually see you. This is my room. It's also why you want to go into first person when you're at the shop so you don't accidentally grab something off the counter and get arrested. Which happens a lot. It's like one of the oldest running memes about this game. Is that, oops, I accidentally grabbed a basket off the table. Going to jail. Alright. I'm just gonna... It's already 9 at night. Let me actually get 8 hours of sleep so that I can just get early start in the morning. Ordinarily it auto-saves when you do this, but I have auto-saves off. Alright, so what did I get to do? Well, my two best right now are agility and luck. I can raise 3 of these. I was using agility skills a lot more than I thought I would, and they were all very low level and gained quickly and easily, so you know, like sneak, security, marksman. I was doing like the stealth archer thing a little bit there, so that's probably why I got that. I don't want to just throw it out, so I have to be careful, because if I like ignore willpower and speed and whatever later, it's a little harder to raise those than a lot of the other attributes. Intelligence is probably pretty easy because I can just bang ingredients together to make potions, because alchemy is an intelligence skill. Strength is just, you know, whack things with swords. It's melee damage. Like all the hand-to-hand blade and blunt are all strength. Willpower is like 3 of the magic skills. Intelligence is 3 other magic skills. Personality is speech, mercantile, and illusion. Endurance is block, heavy armor, and armor. Speed is light armor. Athletics and acrobatics. And luck you can only ever raise by 1 because there are no skills that govern it, so you can never get a bonus to luck. You're getting 1 point per level and you're going to like it. So I'll take my luck points. You know, almost anything would be more useful than personality, but at least I can negotiate better prices, maybe. And I'll take the agility, you know, whatever. Intelligence governs your maximum magicka capacity, and willpower is how fast it regenerates. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Welcome into the stream. Nice to have you here. Sorry I got no cam today. I don't have anywhere I can put cam on this that I like, that I'm satisfied with, so I'm just leaving it off today. Also, I've been up all night and I kind of look like a soup sandwich right now. Alright. I am going to... 2 5s and no other... Yeah, I kind of... Yeah, that's not really what I would call efficient leveling for... I mean, that would be efficient leveling for some classes, except for, like, right now I'm a sorcerer, so that doesn't really help. I would much rather have probably gotten my endurance or one of my, you know, intelligence or willpower up, but so it goes. Also, I'm putting a point into luck every level, so, you know, I got that going for me, which is nice. I can summon scamps now. You know, I feel pretty excited about that. Only for 20 seconds, but a scamp can do a lot of damage in 20 seconds. I have turned undead. Nice. That would have been useful earlier. I should have tried that. First character is level 6 in every level at 3. Yeah, if you've actually been trying a lot of different skills, I mean, the only problem with that is that since you can only take like 2 or 3 of those 5s with you per level, it's like the rest of it is like you're getting your skills closer to maxed out, and if you're trying to raise those attributes later, it's going to be a struggle, because you know, you can only like once your skills hit 100, that's it. You know, you can't get more attribute bonuses out of them, so that can, like, by the time you hit max level for your class, you might not physically be able to get, you know, it might not be mathematically possible to get all your attributes to 100, if that's something that matters to you. A lot of people like that perfect leveling up to 100. Just got Oblivion today with Skyrim. Oh, yeah. I played Morrowind for a bit, so I know that... Yeah. Then you know the system already. So there's that, you know. Welcome in. I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. Ev McMunn? Is that close enough? Ev McMunn? I hope it's... hope I'm pronouncing something right. I can never tell. Let me get out of here. You know, basically I just finished Vilverin, and Vilverin is the dungeon you face, like, right out of the tutorial, so... You rare man that got it right. Cheers. Okay, thank you very much. I'm glad that I got it right. And welcome into the stream. I don't do this all the time. This is actually my first time. I mean, I've probably got, like, at least 1,000 hours on this, but it's more than my Steam hours, because I used to play the CD version, like the DVD version of Game of the Year. So that was long before I got the Steam version of it. I ended up getting the Steam version too, because there was a problem where I had a PC that, like, the DVD drive was not working correctly, and I wanted to install Shivering Isles and it wouldn't read the disc. So so I ended up picking up Oblivion on a Steam sale. Kind of wandering around in circles right now. Which quest do I want to do? I haven't done I'm trying to stick to the main quest. Deliver the amulet. I could just fast travel there, but, you know, where's the fun in that? I might actually set out to take care of that now. Oh wow, I'm already halfway to my next damn level here. That's not great. You know, since I'm nearly broke, I think I might go back to the marketplace and maybe sell off this Varla stone. There will be others. I hate to give that up, though. But my character doesn't even have a house yet.
Speak. Well,
You a high elf? I am a wood elf right now. Yeah, my birth sign is the thief, but I'm playing sorcerer. Basically, sorcerer is like mage, except that you don't get illusion skill. Instead, you get heavy armor. So if you want to play a wizard who actually uses armor, that's basically the class to go with. Or that's the idea anyway. A lot of people really hate all of the standard classes because they say they level badly. I mean, you can make any of them work if you know what you're doing. I don't mind the challenge a little of having to be careful how I'm leveling, so... You know, I've played every one of the races and classes and birth signs at least once. Not in every combination, but I've at least tried each of them at least once during one of my runs. This is really early in the morning and they are not open yet. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I can get someone to buy this Varla stone for a good price. I only got 87 gold right now. I know there's a quest out here that gets you like a water-breathing ring that you can sell for a good chunk of change. That's usually how I get the house, is that I do that and then you know, sell that and maybe some like the Varla stone from Vilverin and so on. I mean, right now I'm kind of so desperate for money that I don't really, you know, you kind of gain pretty... I mean, I could do the, if I were playing a different character class, I would just do alchemy and just sell the restore fatigue potions and just bang a bunch of those out. That's my usually other trick to make money in this game, but, problem with that is that that'll raise me another level, and I haven't even gotten, haven't really done what I've wanted to do yet as far as trying to get an endurance gain. I might not see endurance levels for a while. I've never played Daggerfall. Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game. I've never played Morrowind or anything before that.
hello.
Hello. I mean, I could ask Jensine about Imperial Corruption. I guess that's, I think that's part of one of my quests right now. Once the store's open, anyway. See, this rain is kind of a cheesy effect. Like, the rain is only... The rain is animated in a separate layer that's just put in front of the screen, basically. Like, in front of whatever you're seeing. So that's why it looks like it's raining on me, even though I'm under, overpass here. They never could quite get that right because it would just be too much work to have that interact with the geometry. What time is it here? Oh, everything's going to be opening in like a little bit. I could just wait an hour. What have we got going on here? The arena. This is kind of cool because this, it's not the exact same artwork, but it's the same poses as the characters on the cover of Elder Scrolls 1 Arena, which was the first Elder Scrolls game that kicked off the whole series. Play Daggerfall Unity. I've heard about that. People were talking about that in like a friend of mine's Discord. They were saying that they've like... Is that actually like Unity Engine? Like someone actually built a Unity version of it? I haven't, I'm not really familiar with it. I haven't checked it out yet. I think she's open now. Let me see what I can do.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Oh yeah, I gotta ask her about him too.
So? You think... No more. What? Not now? Not don't. Well done.
Oh, this voice of the Nord and Orcish females in this is Linda Carter, who is actress most famous for her role in the Wonder Woman TV show from, I think, the 70s and 80s.
Yes, really. That don't talk such.
And the
That's
Emperor,
just
of course, was Patrick
Not
Stewart
now,
from
not
Star Trek
later.
Next Generation.
No remark. And don't try to manipulate. You don't. Whatever you want. Don't try to. That works for me. My cousin says the beggars all work for the Gray Fox. It's rather frightening. Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices.
Let's see.
So, Claudette sent you, huh? Well then, she usually sizes up people well, so you may be just what we're looking for. I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back.
I hope the audio and everything
Nice
is
fair
decent.
economic
Just,
balance in town.
you know, just curious.
Not every
Like
store is a
and as
member,
far as the
but we're
stream isn't
slowly
stuttering or
trying to
anything.
convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where
Got the
he
AC.
gets his
Oh,
inventory.
AC going is still
Find some
okay.
proof
Good.
of his
Good to know.
wrongdoing
Thank you
and
very
let us
much.
know.
Appreciate it.
We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice.
So they want me to spy on this guy who owns one of the general stores around here. That they're pretty convinced that he's fencing stolen goods because, you know, how else are his prices that low?
His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself.
I gotta ask her about my other quest too.
I hope you're more successful uncovering his scheme than we've been.
Yeah, about that corrupt Imperial Watchman.
Who told you that?
She might not trust me enough to actually tell me yet because I don't think I can get her disposition high enough. Just a guess, aren't they all?
Rustlin and Laronk. Those idiots don't know when to stay quiet. Look, I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah,
stranger.
I have to come back.
I don't trust you.
I have to come back when my speechcraft is higher for this. I'm not tall enough for this ride. I'll figure that out later.
Only quality goods for sale here.
It's another kind of
What can I
cool,
interest you
unique
in?
weapon. How well can I haggle with her right now? Just curious. Oh, it's not too bad. Sell it 60% to her. Will she go for this much? Question mark? I don't really need these rings as much as I need the money.
I can't afford to.
Oh, alright. Whatever. As much as I like jewelry, I don't think
A
I
good
need
price for
this
a
stuff on
good
me right
customer.
now. Might need some of these later. Actually, I probably will not need this. I'm going to use the temple if I need that. I could probably make better dispel potions than this, but we'll see. What do I have that she'll buy? She'll give me 600 for the Varla Stone. I think it's more than anyone else will right now. I hate to do this, but I might
Excellent bargain.
give in and do that. The rest of these I'm probably going to use pretty soon, because I don't have a lot of mana potions or anything. Alright, I think we're done here.
Thank. What can I interest you in?
Sorry, I'm trying not to skip the audio too much, because I know it's annoying when, like, people, like, just fast forward through the dialogue and the characters just sound like, you know, and, like, they just keep beginning each line and never finishing it. My current playthrough, I just finished clearing the first Oblivion gate, and I'm thinking on what to do next, which is my virgin game also. Oh, nice. Well, congratulations on getting that done. She's not going to tell me anything about that.
Thanks again.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get enough money to buy the house. I think that... And by house, I mean that crappy shack on the waterfront, but it's a house. They're not open yet. Isn't there food in these barrels over here by the feed bag? The other one, the cheap inn. I think there's these 10 barrels here. I think they always have food ingredients in them. So if you're trying to do alchemy or make restore fatigue potions or whatever, it's good to search these. Just gotta walk around these a bit and get all of them. Make sure you're actually pointed at the barrels and not at the crates. I think the crates just have random junk in them. I admit I used the dupe glitch, especially because I couldn't get it to work for like 10 minutes. When I can't figure something out, it creates an itch in me that needs to be scratched. Yeah, the duplication glitch is still... It used to be easier, like, it used to be that you could just do it with arrows, but there's still... The way the game handles scrolls is still buggy, so it's still possible to glitch things out with having a stack of scrolls selected. Ooh, a lockpick. There's calipers and tongs, which I don't need right now. Alright. I know there's a quest that's relatively easy to knock out here if you know what you're doing, so I think I'm heading toward the main gate to go see that fisherman who needs help. It's a lot of money if I can do it without dying.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Antus Van, retired. Sleep late and read trashy books. I don't keep up with the Mage's Guild affairs anymore.
I mean, that's basically my aspiration.
There's something strange about Ida Glenormand. I heard she was climbing up the chapel just so she could jump off. I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years. I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless. I'm proud of it. Good day.
The guy who did the voice for the Imperials and the Imperial Guards and the Grey Fox and whatever is also just wonderfully amazing voice actor.
You have my ear, citizen.
Unfortunately, I think... Yeah, sad that I can't remember his name right now. That's on me, unfortunately. I know I've seen a documentary or something, or like an interview with him where he talks about doing the voice for the game.
Speak. You have my ear, citizen.
This is a nice bridge.
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish. Go on and wait. Help?
Yeah, it's got pretty
well
good
then,
scenery.
I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Till one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist.
Achieved my aspiration by having epilepsy not working, so kind of a crappy trade-off. Well,
Then last month, one of the bastards got a hold of
I'm
my
sorry to
leg.
hear about that. I
Took
mean,
me
I hope
right out of the
the
business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away.
about those scales.
The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your
I'm
time.
pretty sure I can do this if I
Help
make
an old fisherman out, won't you?
damage health potions or something. If I try to melee them, I think I might get myself killed. I've always have a little trouble with this. Also, I'm going to save before starting it because, actually, when I save inside the inn. Couldn't make my ideas come to fruition how other people did. Now Elon Musk is a billionaire. Well, you know. Well, he contributed to great things. Let me see. I'm just going to save real quick right here. Because I haven't saved in a little bit. And I know that those fish are going to kill me at least once. I feel like that's going to be the first death of the run. Ooh. Wow. Look at the physics. Ooh. I mean, it's kind of silly that I can do this and, like, not take damage from it, but whatever. They're trying. They did try to put a lot of immersive detail into this. Alright, so this is where my Detect Life spell would actually be useful, because it's real pain to find these guys otherwise without... I mean, you do get a quest pointer for them, but still. Now, I'm going to try and see, is it possible that I can make... do I have anything that makes damage health? Because that would help a lot. That would help a whole lot right now. It's how I prefer to do this if I got the chance. It's just tag them once with a damage potion and just run away until they die. Here's something I don't. Drive an ambition. Well, that can be a double-edged sword there. Also, PayPal money. Yeah, Detect Life is actually really cool and really underappreciated, especially if you are playing a stealth class. Because, I can make, alright, this is doable. I can make at least 3 of these. At least that'll get me some of the way there. I might want to actually save these for worse opponents than the fish, though. 3 points for 12 seconds, that's a lot. Alright. Well, yeah, I mean, there you go. You know, there's bad people in the world with drive and ambition, too. So, if you don't start out as a good person, you know, it's it can lead you to bad things. Hold on a second. Now, Am I even tracking the right quest, first of all? There we go. So, these fish will be around here somewhere. I can see a little needle on my compass pointing me toward one. Basically, you see that little glow down there? Like, detect life will show you people even on the other side of a wall. And by life, it means, like, any creature, so it will detect, like, undead and vampires and ghosts and whatever, too. It's also highly useful for anything that's invisible, like using invisibility or chameleon. There is no way to hide from detect life. Like, the illusion spells do not protect you from that. There's nothing that counters it, so you can always see a creature if detect life is active. I'm gonna see if I can actually kill this thing in a reasonable amount of time. See, they hit pretty hard. And I do not. And I can't use destruction underwater, so that's not an option either. Yeah, this is not... I might actually not even be strong enough to do this right now. I need either enchanted weapons or something better to hit them with. I think this plan is kind of a bust for now. I mean, in theory, I'm supposed to be saving the world and returning the amulet and whatever, and not just helping a random fisherman fish, so... Yeah, I don't think that's doable at all right now. Well, if I got more, you know, the damage health would definitely kill them if I can get more ingredients. If I run back to the alchemist, I might be able to buy enough ingredients. If I could make 12 of those potions, that's a plan. That's a doable plan there. Let's give that a crack. All the stores are still open. I can get back in there. Yeah, what about electricity? And yeah, electricity, it just won't, the spell just won't even fire, is the problem. Is that it'll just tell you, when you try to cast it, it'll just say you cannot use destruction underwater.
How goes it? What is it?
What is it, citizen?
Yeah, they don't have any type of attack magic that works underwater as far as I know, except I think illusion, maybe. I think paralyze works underwater. I don't remember if I've ever, last time I tried it. Where is this?
I have everything. I shopped at Three Brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I talked to, though. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I know there's something with damage health here.
You bought that.
Can I get better prices from her yet?
You need to make a better...
Yeah, she's not going to fall for that, alright. She's not willing to give me discounts yet. Just buying all the damage health ingredients for now. Ones that are reasonably priced anyway.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I have to be careful what I click on because there's some ingredients that are like like 100 gold or something. So I don't want to accidentally waste all my money.
Thank you. Be seeing you.
Let's see what I can do. Start with the spittle sticks, I guess. This has damage, health, and magicka, so that would be a nice combo against spellcasters or something. Not really what I need right now, though. I think I'm going to hit the other alchemist and see what he has. That's 7 potions right there. I mean, actually, the value of these potions might be a significant part of what the quest reward is going to be, so... Like, he can eat whole pumpkins, yeah. Yeah, I eat all the cheese. I can spare a coin for the infirm.
Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of Stendar upon you.
I don't think she'll talk to me about the Grey Fox either. I don't think you have to like raise their disposition to get that going on.
I doubt. Goodness, you should be. You've got a point.
And of course, they switch to the generic voice from like the beggar voice to as soon as you actually start.
That's enough.
Doing the conversation
That's
game.
Very good.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
Yeah, she's not going to talk about him until she trusts me more. Yeah, other Twitch and Let's Players. Yeah, there's a lot of oddities involving the voices in this game. There's a couple of lines of dialogue related to quests, like that if you talk to the commoners and whatever after you've done certain quests, you can actually get this. There's outtakes that they just completely forgot to edit out. That's like, it's completely. Where it's like you can actually hear the voice actress be like, "Oh, let me do that one over." There's other ones where they just obviously interrupted and repeated the line, and whoever was editing it didn't notice.
New customer, please look around. Just promise me you won't buy from that fetcher Thorinir. Go ahead.
Talk to this guy.
Stop. Please. Get away from me. Remarkable. Is that so? What a great story. Oh, please. Get away. No, you do. Really? You're good. What can I interest you in?
Alright. Haggle. Give him a little more money for that. Let's see what we can do.
No deal.
Damn it. Better. See if I can make enough damage potions to get me through this. Because I don't know how I'm going to kill these fish otherwise. I'm so weak. Physically, anyway. My magic powers are great, but as long as they're not going to work underwater, that doesn't really help me.
Pleasure doing business with you.
interested in one thing and one thing only right now, and that is damage health potions. Also, I need more cowbell. That's alright. That's all I'm going to be able to do for now.
If I don't have what you need, try Claudette Perrick at the Gilded Corral. That's right here in the market district.
You know, I also played Dead by Daylight, and I was like, why is the name Claudette so familiar from some other game? And I don't even remember. And it took me a while to figure out it was the alchemist from Oblivion.
Sounds like a dangerous thief. Jensine is running the show. She will get in but good.
Damage health potions do work underwater, so that will help me kill the fish.
Let's do business.
In theory, anyway. We'll see how that works out.
Take care.
Because if I can just tag them once with my poison dagger and then swim away from them and let them keel over and go belly up, that saves me a lot of trouble. Didn't really want to gain a point in that right now, but whatevs. Ooh, I've got 11. Well, I could make one more. Actually, I can make more than that. Alright. Let me make that many more for now, just because I can. Going back out to get those fish, maybe. They're not automatically placed on your weapon. What I have to do is you click to use the green vials are in your inventory are poisons, the pink ones are potions. These are potions I can drink, green ones are poisons I can put on my weapon. It only puts it on your, it has to be, like, your weapon has to be equipped, has to be your current weapon. Do you want to poison the steel dagger, which is my current weapon? Yes. Damage health used. Now, my dagger will say, like, when I mouse over it, it'll show the effects of whatever poison is. The green drop means it has poison. And that gets delivered to the first enemy you hit, and then it's not poisoned anymore. If you want to poison it again, you have to go into the menu again and click on the poison vials again. And it's a damage over... The ones you craft yourself are a damage over time, so it takes them a little while to work, but you can inflict really enormous damage because it's possible with really high alchemy and the right ingredients to get ones that do multiple damage types. Like you get ones that do like damage health, fire damage, and shock damage, for example. And if it like, it'll burn for like half a minute and do like 700 damage at like high enough level, for example. That's an extreme example when you've maxed everything out, but I mean it can really cut a lot of enemies down to size as long as they're not poison resistant. So now, with my Detect Life and my Poison Dagger, I'm going to see if I can take down some really angry fish. And I can see why this guy doesn't want to fight them himself now. Because they're basically ripping me to shreds. Also, you know, one of the things that's curious about this is, like, it's kind of like he says that he used to fish until, like, one of them injured his leg and he couldn't go out in his boat anymore. Except that there's healing magic in this world, and it seems like you can basically, like, as long as you, like, don't have negative karma or whatever, like, you can just touch the altar and be healed of everything. So it's kind of like the whole arrow in the knee problem, and it's like, you know, it's like, is it actually all those guards in Skyrim? It's like, you know, it's like, is there stuff that healing magic can't fix, or is that, I mean, obviously it's for the point of game mechanics, they don't let you get, you know, like, you never permanently lose your abilities, no matter how many times you get knocked around, but, you know, that would actually be a huge game changer as far as the way people, you know, deal with all kinds of physical risks in the world. If it was like, if you knew that it could just always be hammered out, you know, always be fixed just by getting a potion or something. Something to think about. It's like the implications of that are actually, okay, I think I got him. I'm just going to lead him to follow me. I just want to use the detect life so I know where he is. As long as I back away from him, I don't think he can catch me. Ah, alright. He is done. I was like, why would you want to drink a potion that does damage to yourself? No, you see, the way the alchemy works is that if you want to make a poison, it has to have, you have to combine ingredients that only have negative effects. Like, it is possible to damage yourself with certain potions, because what could happen is that, like, maybe you're like, oh, I want to make a damage health poison, and the only two ingredients you have also have, like, a beneficial effect as, like, their second, because, like, right now I have 2 effects available because of my alchemy level, like bread loaves or restore fatigue and detect life, for example. Bog beacon is restore magic and shield, etc. So if you had something that was like, you made a potion that had damage health but also had something positive like restore fatigue, then you just made a restore fatigue potion that will hurt you when you drink it. If you want to make a poison, it has to have 100% like negative effects. Like, I can combine the Harada, the first 2 effects are damage health and damage magicka. The spittle sticks I was using earlier also have that, and those are both negative, so I can make a poison that does both. But if I try to combine, say, you know, say if I have 2 different things that damage magicka, like weak grain is damage magicka and restore fatigue, and I think there's probably something else in here that matches that, then I would end up making a damage, like if I, you know, if I combine that with some other ingredients that had restore fatigue and damage magicka, I'd make a potion that actually hurt my magic level. So that's how that works. I gotta see where the next fish is. I'm gonna poison my dagger again. Let's see where they are. See, the visibility underwater is kind of terrible, so... Here he is. Hey, you. I think he's about done here. Did I not kill him with 1 hit? Nope. Alright, I think I got him. Wait, no, he's almost dead. I don't know why that one didn't go down right away. Shit. Where are you? Get back up. I think I hit the first one a few more times. I think the potion isn't enough to finish them off completely. I also need to give them a few whacks. Also, I need not to die. You know, not dying would be great. poison this again and get back at it. I think once I actually get the house, if this plan works out, I am quitting for the day. Where the hell is the new one? There's also a potential bug with this quest that you can end up with a fish that spawns inside a rock and you'll never reach it. So that kind of sucks. Something to be aware of, and it's another good reason to save first. I'm not going to waste detect life on them right now. I'm just going to swim backwards. I'll see them float to the surface when they're done. There we go. Alright, well, we are getting there. Let's poison this again. I really don't want to engage these guys without this, I know this is cheesy, but I don't want to engage them any other way. I think one of these, yeah, his spawn point is like on top of the rock, and he's not supposed to be, but it is. It was actually letting me do sneak attacks because I was technically standing on the rock there. Poisoned. I think I see the target. Alright, let's go. Let's get her done. Alright, I don't need to take any more hits from this one. I was about to go look for him because I wasn't sure I got him. Alright. Also, as far as how I'm swimming in iron armor, it's a, you know, it's a game. It's not real. Didn't really want to gain a level like that. That's probably going to be a weak level. I don't know what my stat bonuses are going to be like. I might not even have any +5s anywhere. Oh well. First couple of levels might be kind of crap. I don't know what I can do about that. Really just want to get that house right now. So once I get that guy's ring, it's that's significant resale value there. Well, there's, you know, well, it does have significant retail value. That's why they're buying it from me, because they can sell it for twice as much. Where are we? See, certain skills like mysticism and alteration go up and summoning go up really fast. Like you can cast them a few times if you have enough magic, and you can grind those like so quickly. I'm not even following the quest pointer because I'm not paying attention. Where is this fish? Excuse me, fish. Where are you? Alright, we got this. Take that. Did I get them? Where are they? Oh, well, yeah, that explains it. Alright. And the quest pointer moved because I just got the item. Looked like you have a Daedric dagger. I do not. This is just a steel dagger. There is actually a spell that I could have bought that I didn't buy. That you can summon a bound dagger. that's like you can, for a minute, you can have a Daedric dagger that weighs nothing and doesn't really cost a lot of fatigue to swing because of that. I don't really use those that often, though. Am I being tracked by this fish? Are they already aggroed on me? Alright, I need to poison this and pay attention to what I'm doing. Where are they? I need to get out of here. Alright, there it is. I'm just gonna have to take whatever I can get as far as my attribute gains this level. Oh shit, I really screwed up there. I almost drowned because I'm not even paying attention to my air meter. I think that's enough to finish him off. He also can't get me up here, obviously. Where did he, is he gonna float to the surface here, or? I keep trying to use jump to swim up, and it doesn't work like that in this game, because most FPS games and so on, like, they have as secondary swim controls. They, like Quake and Serious Sam and whatever, they have like jump to swim up and crouch to swim down, and neither of those do anything here. I have to keep that in mind, because if I think I can swim up in a hurry, when I get confused by hitting jump, I'm going to be disappointed. Also, I think the last fish you fight here is like a boss fish or something, but I could be wrong. The underwater combat is just friggin' painful in this, really. It's not the best part of it. I'm glad they don't make you do it that often. Alright, I think that fish is dead. And now gets moved to another place. Alright. Same deal. I think I should repair my dagger. It's probably close to breaking now. Nope, actually it wasn't too bad. Target acquired. There's half my health in a couple of seconds. That was exciting. Let's get out of the damn water. I really need to raise endurance. Where is this fish? Did not float all the way up yet. So I can do restoration in water. I'm afraid of water. I avoid it, like in RPGs, of course, not really in life. Yeah. Oh, you know what? These, I forgot these are here. Sacred Lotus Seeds are one of the damage health ingredients. They're also good for making feather potions later when you can unlock that effect. But this is, these are really handy to have. There's also a gazillion of these in the Imperial City, because if you look, when you come in from the, from like the round part in the center, like how there's 6 wedges around the Imperial City, like when you just come in, like if you look down and see the pools of water, there's dozens of these in there, the Sacred Lotus Seeds, and you can just scoop them up for free basically, and nobody stops you. Like, it doesn't count as stealing to take the flowers or mushrooms or anything from the ground, so inside the city. So you can get like 100 Sacred Lotus and 100 mushrooms just by running around in a circle all day. And considering that those have restore health and damage health, those are like very good things to collect. The mushrooms will restore health, and later if you unlock the 3rd effect. And Sacred Lotus has damage health as the 2nd effect. Let me actually bang 3 of those out now. Alright. Time to go find more fish. How are we doing on this? 2 more. We're almost done. It'd be nice if I had some kind of water breathing spell, but I couldn't really afford it at the moment that I was looking at it. Rumari Slaughterfish Spawn. Wow. I'm getting outplayed by a fish. That's just embarrassing. Is this damn thing dead yet? Where's he hiding? Oh, you bastard. Frickin' keel over already. Now, the next one, I'm worried. I think if I remember this correctly, I don't think it's the same fish. I think they give you a higher level one for the last one. Or I could be wrong. I could be remembering the entire quest wrong. I haven't done this in years, so... I mean, I just poisoned my dagger for the last one, and I have 5 more potions in reserve, so I should be able to kill it regardless if I'm careful. Where is it, actually? Wow, it's all the way over here. I think this is... Nope, it's just another spawn. Never mind. Because I know you can get, at higher level, you get a fish called the Slaughterfish Brood Mother, which is actually a lot harder to kill. That's like the higher level version of the same enemy. Okay, now I can't talk to this guy right now because he's going to be in bed. So I can go do something else, or I can wait or sleep and then in or whatever to catch him the next time he's awake. I did not mean to do that. That's the console. Let's not do that ever again. Tilde is next to 1 on the keypad, and occasionally I bang that when I'm trying to hit a spell hotkey. We will not be consoling anything this run. That is a promise, and I intend to keep that promise. I don't like doing that at all. Even if you do it for just like one thing that's difficult, it's kind of like the whole run kind of feels tainted from that point. It's also like, you know, right next to the tab, which I think is what I was trying to hit here. 11:19 p.m. Well, it's almost midnight. I better get my character into the inn. Go sleep a little bit because I have to gain a level anyway. Hit that sometimes when trying to tab out. And yeah, you know, it'd be nice if there was some way to disable that. In theory, you're supposed to be like it says in the Oblivion wiki and whatever that like, oh well, this variable in the configuration file controls whether the console is enabled or not. And for some reason, I found that whether it's 0 or 1, I can always still get the console, and I do not know why. I don't know if that's something they changed between versions since they wrote that guide or whatever, or if it's, you know, or if I'm looking at the wrong file. But I've tried to disable that to no avail. So, like, I can turn it off and it still works. Because I hate hitting it by accident. Where's that inn?
Good evening.
Hello.
What can I do? Why, yes. Excellent.
Excrement. Alright.
You too.
Let's go gain this excrement level, which is probably going to be a complete waste. And I can save, of course, since I didn't die to the fish after all. Well, I guess I'm taking world power and personality this time. That's weak as hell. I need to do better. See, once I have some cash rolling in, I can start training up skills for attributes I want to raise, so I should probably actually start, at least I can gain strength every level, but I don't know. I need a better plan for this. I'll figure something out. How many levels do I'm halfway to my next one already. Well, that's great. And we are done. See if this guy's awake yet. Yeah, well, 40 gold because it's the fanciest, that's supposed to be like basically the Ritz of the Imperial City. That's like the fanciest hotel in the city. If you go and, if you want to sleep at one of like the flop houses, it's like I think 5 or 10 gold. I think it's maybe 10 gold for the cheapest one. Like, all the characters talk about how nice the Tiber Septim Hotel is, so, because it's an actual like a hotel and not just, you know, a bar that rents rooms.
Hi there. I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough. By the 9, you've got the scales. Thank you. Let it never be said that there
It
are
doesn't
no
rent room by
blind
the
souls
hour?
in this
Well,
world.
yeah, it's
I'll
not
give you
that
this
kind of
ring, friend.
establishment.
I have no use for it anymore, but I imagine that they would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead.
So he gives me his water-breathing ring because now that he's not a fisherman, he doesn't really need it as safety gear anymore, so he's not going back in the water. And this water-breathing is an enchantment that is apparently has pretty significant value. Well, it has water-breathing and fortify athletics. It's worth about, like, the base value on this is over 2,500 gold. So if I can negotiate with somebody who will sell to me for a good price, you know, give me a decent value on it, I could definitely get hundreds of gold out of this.
What is it, citizen?
Even if I'm only selling it for like 40% value. And it also depends on the cap that they have per item, though. Because the cap that you see for merchants in this is not like in previous games, like in Daggerfall. It's not like the total amount of gold they have. They have basically infinite gold. But the amount of gold that the merchant has is like, their limit is how much they will pay for one item or one transaction. So if it says like 600, like, you know, they might be the friendliest merchant ever and you can get low rates from them, but, you know, no matter how much the item is worth, it'll only, you know, you only get 600 out of one item from them. They made that illegal in a lot of states. Yeah, well, I mean, renting rooms by the hour has a reputation for a certain kind of activity. There's nothing wrong with it in principle, but, you know, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you should be able to rent the room for whatever duration you want, but yeah. Some reason it's frowned upon. It is a mystery.
Well met. You have my ear, citizen. What is it, citizen?
Is the King and Queen Tavern that somebody was talking about before. Luther Broad's boarding house is another place. Even in just this one city, there's a lot of inns. I think even one more around here somewhere, but I don't know. Well, yeah, Market District also has, like, the Feed Bag, which is another place to eat. And there's Merchants Inn, which is where, like, most of the merchants go to eat at the end of at the end of their shift when they close their stores up.
Bad work for some folk.
I'm gonna try the jewelry guy for a second. Let me talk to him and see
What do you want?
what rates can I get out of him.
Groshug always seems at ease in light armor. He moves well in it. Say what you're going to say. How not? Oh, I like that. Oh, talk tough to me. I doubt it. I doubt it.
I can only get him up to 60.
Let's do business.
Let me try and see. Oh, he only has apprentice mercantile skill, though, so... Now, what is his limit? His limit is 800. That might be more than I can get from anyone else. Do I have anything I can try and sell off that would... Try and sell him this?
I can't afford to do that.
Just as a test, I want to see what I can get away with as far as negotiating.
That's just not reasonable.
Alright. Don't keep your shirt on.
I can't do that.
Nope.
You'll need to make a better offer.
I'm trying. See, I think I lost a couple of points of disposition because when you do that too much, you start pissing them off because you're wasting their time. He'll give me 800 for this. I don't think I'm going to get a better deal elsewhere. I think even if I... You know what? I'm going to come back for him. I just want to check because I really want to squeeze every last drop out of this item that I just bled for copiously. I want to see how much I can talk her up.
What? We'll see. Don't try to... That's just... You win this one. That's just stupid. I see. Samuel Bantian used to be a wild one. I'm listening. Need new clothing? I have a fantastic selection.
Yes, she can give me up to 1,200 per item. She's one of the better merchants in the city. But it's also a little hard to... Oh wow, she'll actually give me the full 1,200 for it. If I can make this transaction, let me say.
I can't make that.
Alright, I'm pushing too hard. Let me see if she'll give me 40% for it. That's still pretty damn good. Get over $1,000.
That's a fair deal.
Okay, I agree.
Thank you. Good day.
That gets me most of the way toward the house. Speaking of which, I should check this office and see. The house, if I remember correctly, is $2,000. I need 2,000 to get the house. I'd have to sell off some other
What
stuff
is
temporarily.
Venencia Melisea. You have complaints against merchants here? You file complaints with me. I fill out lots of forms which go to a lot of people who ignore them.
I know that feeling.
What else did you expect? Justice? Go to the chapel. Talk to Zenithar. He'll take care of everything.
That sounds like sarcasm.
All right.
I think she also won't talk to me unless I get her disposition up. I think that she won't sell me the house if her disposition is really low, maybe.
Why? I mean, of course. All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront.
Hovel is an underappreciated word. It conveys so much detail. I don't think I'm ready to buy.
That's okay.
Blah.
Good day.
Okay. Well, all my stuff's repaired. Do I have anything at all on me that's valuable enough? I think the problem is I need to go make more money. Well, I can get rid of some of these. If I could sell off some of my potions if I'm not going to use them. I mean, I could also just make some more potions. You know, I'm tired of carrying this bone meal and rat meat around. Well, this can be used for detect life, though. Maybe I shouldn't waste that. Hold on a minute. Do I have anything that can make detect life from this? Well, I got bread loaves, but you know, make that 2 of them at least. I don't use damage fatigue all that much as a poison. It actually could be useful because the more you fatigue the enemy, it doesn't do health damage, but the more you fatigue the enemy, the less damage their attacks are going to do for melee attacks anyway. For humanoid characters, so I could just, I mean, you get rat meat everywhere because there's always rats in dungeons and I think I just raised my alchemy skill by a couple of points. I gotta be careful. I want to try to get some attributes in something. Let me sell these 10 off. Maybe to, maybe Claudette will buy them. I think the other guy gives better rates, though.
Buying discount spells seems like a bad idea. If you have... Let's do business.
Yeah, I think that's the best I can do with him right now.
You got a great deal there.
Alright, that was a respectable bit of money there. Hope I don't regret getting rid of this, but... I'm really trying so hard to scrape together some money right now.
A fine transaction.
I mean, I could even make more of these, but that's like my only good good way to deal damage with my dagger right now. Blah. I don't know. Should I do that again? I don't want to. I don't want to get another bad level. So that's the thing I don't care for in the leveling system in this game. It's not really something you should have to worry about ever. Like, it's not something the players have to worry about. It's like, oh no, you wasted one of your limited chances to gain attributes and your end game stats are going to suck now. You know, you should always be able, if you're willing to grind, you should always be able to get it up to 100, I think, anyway. I mean, I prefer that. I guess I shouldn't say it's like a universal law or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna be gaining so many levels here. You know, for the sake of keeping things moving, I think I'm just gonna sell these off after all. I could always make more later. Also, once I get alchemy up to 50, that opens up the third effect, so I can get more. I can make more complicated potions. I have more potion options.
If you have any questions, you never know when you might need a good, strong.
So I should probably be trying to make more potions than I've been trying to make. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a couple more. You know, just to get this out of my inventory, maybe. I don't know.
You too. If you have, may I interest you in some? Tell. Take care. If you have any questions,
I'm sorry, it's a little ridiculous that I'm cheesing it like this. Alright. Get the house and still have 4 gold to our name. Whoop-de-doodle. Alchemy is intelligence, yes. Alchemy has significantly changed from the previous games, though. I mean, it works differently in... Well, it kind of works differently in every game, because they changed it all over again in Skyrim. Where's that office? Office of Imperial Commerce.
What do you want? Why? I mean, of course. All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront.
Mm-hmm. I just happen to have 2,000 gold.
Really? Then you've just become a homeowner. Here is your house key.
Yay.
You'll find it in the waterfront district. It's not much to look at. You may want to spruce it up a bit with some furnishings. I'd suggest talking to Sergius Verus at Three Brothers Trade Goods in the Market District.
My Imperial City house key added. I think the house key never actually matters. I think even if you throw it away or lose it, you can always get into your own house. Like there's not actually a lock on the door. Like once you've opened it, like it never locks again. Something like that. Anyway.
Why?
This really doesn't matter at all unless you're like designing quests or something. Yay, Elder Scrolls Trivia. Alright, let me actually go. Oh, you know what? New topic. Do you need couriers? Well, nobody does because that's a deleted quest. You overhear a rumor of people talking about needing couriers, and they never actually finished that, and that was my cat jumping across the room and scaring me. Thanks, Rainbow. I don't know where Rocky went. I've got, I think my cats are looking for breakfast. I better wrap this up soon. Yeah, I got Frost Craig because I wanted to craft spells and stuff. Yeah, there's a very long quest chain related to the Mages Guilds that eventually gets you, like, to even become, to join the Mages Guild, you start out as, an associate, I think, or something. And you have to do, like, a side quest in each city, too. And when they're all done, you unlock it. Like, you can actually get into the Mages Guild and use the altars and so on. Or you can get Frostcraig Spire and just have it all available immediately. You know, all you need to unlock the altars and stuff is you need to have, they add, like, special candles you have to buy from one of the magic shops or something.
Thank you, kind lady. Blessings unto the others.
So it's sort of a literal pay-to-win situation. Because custom enchantments are kind of broken, and custom spells are definitely broken. You can do utterly ridiculous things that it's practically like cheating. if you know what effects to combine. They were really particular about which effects they won't let you use at all, and then there's other effects that you can do stuff that, like, makes you damn near invulnerable and can one-shot things that you shouldn't even be able to kill. So that's kind of exciting. Whenever I do play around with the custom spells and so on, I try to keep it reasonable and just, just make different magnitudes of, like, the spells that I normally use anyway.
Spare it for being fab. I'm so hungry.
Aw.
Thank you, kind lady. Blessings unto the others.
This is a junk chest. It just has random crap in it. Could actually resell that. Home sweet home. Now that I've arrived at my new house in the Imperial City, I may want to head over to Sergius Verus at the Three Brothers Trades Goods to secure some furnishings for it. But I can't afford any right now. I do have my very own bed that I can sleep in. I mean, I can drop stuff on the floor and it'll still be here forever, but other than that, like, if I actually want to get chests, I have to go buy some stuff. But that's going to be after my next adventure, because I am done for the day. And I appreciate everyone who joined us today. Thank you very much, but it's been at it for 3 hours, and I need to go eat breakfast or sleep or do anything but this for a little while until next time. And feed the cats. Yeah, I just my cats just reminded me that, you know, they need sustenance. So as usual, my Twitch VODs will be exported to my YouTube channel when I get around to it. Probably right after I log off, I'll start the exports, and then whenever those are done, I'll go into my YouTube and, you know, put the descriptions in and whatnot. And I always appreciate everyone, you know, chatters, lurkers, anyone who's just passing through, you know, anyone who followed, anyone who didn't follow. You know, I always appreciate all the support. If I find myself in a bad situation, I just nuke the ground with a fireball and everyone dies but me. It's cheesy, but they could just, yeah. Yeah, well, that's one of the nice things, is that there's no spell backlash unless you actually hit something that has spell reflection. That's the only way you get hurt with your own spells in this. That you don't just get fireball backlash from hitting something that's too close. So that's pretty handy. I've definitely taken advantage of that a few times. So anyway, let me get out of here. Have a great day. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. And I will catch you next time. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.